Alright, hey everybody, One of Wiisdom here, 11:22 p.m. I probably missed the majority of people. That said, I was actually home early tonight, and I had a chance to stream like, 5 o'clock, not 5, but roughly 6 Central Standard Time, which could have gotten people before they went to bed. This is a school night, it's Monday night, so most people are asleep or doing crazy things out in the world, and me, I'm just here playing Skylanders, but I had every intention of actually streaming early, and as fate would have it, oh, that guy, we've already got our first trick here on Halloween. That guy, though, I'll tell you, had a message from Julia. She found the Rat Kingdom. I'm assuming, oh, I don't need money with her. Bittersweet. Oh yeah, just talking about Julia, and there she is. But she found the Rat Kingdom. I'm assuming it unlocks after a certain chapter, but I don't know for sure. I guess we'll see what this nut wants from us. Alright, yes. No, we're familiar with tri-tip. So, anyway, I'm still in a predicament where I can't do a whole mess much of anything. Chopscotch, if you did not know, her and... oh, the stream is so far behind real life. But Chopscotch and Candy-Coated Chopscotch have both been fully upgraded Candy-Coated. I took down the Heavy Hitter path. I love it. Chopscotch here went down the Crazy Cutter, which, if you need a refresher, that's pretty much what Crazy Cutter is. And in the catch, of course, you get the big explosion there. I'm pretty happy with the selection I made, given that I prefer Candy-Coated. Let me see, Julia said she's on Chapter 5. Okay, cool deal. And then, but what I'm getting at is I think we've got the Soul Gem covered, which, it's Hopscotch, which yields 5684, and then a 25-second speed boost, which is amazing. It's insane how quick she goes. Oh, we could catch that guy. Well, he's still faster than us for some reason. But I'm still a little bit leery of leveling both of the Chopscotches up, and the reason for that is we don't have the Sky Chi. However, I decided we could kind of sacrifice one of them, given that we have taken both paths and we've fully documented everything we need to know about the, Crazy Cutter path, in my opinion. So the big reason is, of course, Wolfgang's Soul Gem is in the Undead Sensei Undead Realm, as they call it, Undead Sensei Realm, as I call it. And plus, it's just cool for Halloween is the main thing. So I debated going through here with, like, Ghost Roaster, but I don't know if they'll let you do that. And I think what I'm going to do is exit my squeaky chair, and the old 1940s one, and sit over here closer to the TV and portal, and I think I'm actually going to... I really want to know the answer to this question. We can always switch back to Chopscotch, but truth be told, a lot of people on my channel might prefer Castaways anyway. Where is he? There we go, there's Ghost Roaster. Alright, here we go. This is just me being curious, basically. Oh, let's see, where did you stream, Julia? Twitch or Beam? Alright, so here's the deal. I don't know the answer to this. Pit Boss actually looks pretty cool, I've got to say. He will have a legendary as well, so all three of our undeads have an alt deco. We've got Candy-Coated Chopscotch, legendary Pit Boss, and Dark Wolfgang. So that said, in the Earth Sensei realm, that's the only one I've done, and it had that pickaxe, which that's like throwback to SSA. It kind of makes me think that you could take anyone through there. We could take Mysticat through the Earth one, we could take Aurora through it, Hoodsickle, etc. But I want to know about the old characters. That's what I'm going to do here, so...
Sensei Undead Realm.
Well, I think it's going to let us do it. Cool. So the weapon will be the Bat Ray Zappers, which are fantastic. The voice will be the Vampirus. I wonder if there's a Vampire and a Vampirus voice. And then the Aura will be the classic 3 ghosts of the Undead element. So let's preview the voice real quick.
Pleased to meet you. You can count on me. Greetings. You can count on me. Greetings. You can count on me. Greetings. Pleased to meet you. You can count on me. Greetings. You can count on me.
Alright, so clearly the pleased to meet you is the least used of those. that was not a glitch, that was just me honestly pressing the button many, many times in a row. It's a little difficult for me to hear over the headset. I hear it, but I don't pick up like all the true intensities. I gotta say, I love this grayscale effect on the perimeters of the screen. It does technically have all the elemental logos, but it just looks really cool. That said, let's just roll with Ghost Roaster.
Of the undead element can open this realm.
Okay, can open it, but can anyone play it? That's my question. So, I guess it's play-locked in that manner, which is kind of unfortunate. If they don't let you use old characters in this, that's kind of going to be a bit of a burn, in my opinion. For the simple facts, this is like half the game. I mean, there's, I think, 10 chapters, 10 levels, and then the 10, blank elemental realm. Okay, so you open it.
Sensei, Undead Realm.
Why could I click that? Like, shouldn't it say only a sensei can open this on this screen, not the next one? That's my thoughts. But and does it bother anyone else that it's Sensei Realm Magic? That's like a misplaced modifier to me.
Flynn, wait! Don't go through that door!
Oh, Kelly.
Oh boy, Flynn just ran into the dungeon of a dozen dangers. It's a crazy place, and it changes each time you go in. If Flynn's gonna make it out in one piece, he'll definitely need your help.
Okay. Definitely liking this.
Skylanders are stronger here.
Well, I would hope so, Eon. Definitely a throwback. This is as close as we've gotten to like the old SSA and Giants heroics. Good to see Callie, good to see Flynn. All I really need to be happy is if T-Bone makes a cameo in this. But I'm doing it right now. We're going to pull Chopscotch. I want to know if someone that's a non-sensei can actually go through here or not. It didn't say jack about Imaginators, I don't think. Let's see what they do to us now.
No gain.
I'll watch my controller batteries die. Okay, so I guess you just need the sensei to unlock it, so we're gonna rock.
Just be careful.
The sad thing is, I do...
Like I said, the dungeon is always changing, and there may in fact be even more than a dozen dangers. Actually, we've never done an official count.
Well, fantastic. I'll be sure to do that and put it on a spreadsheet for you, Callie. Before I enter and plunge into the unknown depths of despair, I'm going to check chat, which requires me rolling over on my bouncy ball. Let's see here. Da-da-dun. Julia, if you're looking for your stream that you did, assuming it actually did stream, click on... I think your name up at they've changed it, and I don't like it. Beam is honestly better, in my opinion now. But I think if you click your name up at the top, or if you're logged in, you should see your username, videos, followers, and following. I think if you click your profile picture or name, you can get to like past broadcasts. That's what it used to be under. So check that out. Let's see here. Oh, cool. Almanax just got out of school, so I guess, technically though, I guess it's November 1st over there, but still. Let's see here. Just got out of school. Hey, Almanax. Oh. I did not know Julia had been on the server and done something in Almanax's mind. So, yeah, I think we're good to go. I'll try to check the chat periodically. Find the arena. Okay. And what are those? Chompies! Hey! It's our first encounter with Chompies. I'm assuming we can break that? Oh, yeah. Does Ghost Roaster need the gold either? No. But we're going to let him have it. So, Dungeon of a Dozen Dangers. You know what?
These numbers?
He still got the same voice, but does it show anything? Find the arena, complete the arena. 3 treasure chests, a soul gem, which is of course Wolf King, which is a big reason we're here aside from it being Halloween. 1 troll radio, 90 enemies, I like the sounds of that. 2 areas, simple enough. or possibly complicated, who knows. And then we've blown about half of our speed run by talking, but, well, wasn't concerned with that. I'm using the paint. Oh, hey, cool. That's their helmet there. It's sort of like a cross between it's like steampunk Chop Chop. I'll let my little ghosts take care of these clowns. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You know, if I had Cinder here, I'd get her out too. I feel like these paths should just collapse. Oh hey, what does he do? I've still not gotten any official information from Activision regarding the names of the enemies. I have asked. I'll probably ask again. It greatly troubles me not knowing what they are. Thought it looked like a ghost came at us. But aesthetically, I really like this. And keep in mind, if you do need cash, you can get all of these. The problem we're going to have is if we go the wrong direction, like the Earth one we did. I honestly thought it progressed in one way, and that turned out to be not the case. So we see Troll Radio, though, so we'll take care of that. I do sometimes use the pain chain. I want people to know it's not 100% Skullmaster, although it is probably close to 95% or so. I wonder what happens if you lose this. Like, do you get a second chance, or does it just go away and laugh at you? I may have to try that sometime.
Hey, you want to change the channel on this Troll Radio?
Chest added to vault. Cool. Of course, every time you kick it, you can change the channel. Obviously, I've been getting sweet cash. Something I want to point out there. See how he's getting 13 gold out of that? Look at his luck. It's 25. Let's make a switch here. Fear not. Fear not. We're going to do good things. I'm going to throw down yet another undead memory. Legendary Chop Chop here.
Slice and dice.
I just wonder why we've got this handy. Check something. Alright. Dadgum, his luck is 25. No, it's 8. Oh, was I looking at that? Give me money. Throw money, you psycho machine. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I guess we burned up the coins, and this was all for nothing. How is Legendary Chop Chop only level 8? That's the real question. I think he's on the bottom path, right? Yeah, that would explain it. So Spectral Shield, while holding B, press X. I wonder how well this shield holds up in this new game. We'll have to see. Can we not do? There we go, Bone Brambles. That's what I was looking for. Good times right here. Oh, look at this. Archean versus Archean. We got wrecked, Archean. Alright. Oh, cool. I kind of like the new lockpick puzzles. There's a treasure chest, 1 out of 3. Let's eradicate the chompies first. It kind of throws you off a little bit when you see the helmets coming off, you know? I'm inclined to believe... Oh, okay, does it need to make a path between these two? I bet that's what the deal is. Now, the problem is I'm horrible at judging that. So I think we're just going to go over here and see what's in this area, because it looks to be a dead end. What is that guy? Like, see, I need enemy names and introductions. I so miss that. That, if you want my biggest complaint on Imaginators, being that it did come from Toys for Bob, it's that we don't know what this stuff is. And it greatly bothers me. Wait, let's test the shield out here. Go ahead and hit me. I may not exactly remember how to do it. We should probably... For what it's worth, I do prefer the top path, which let's see. I'll have to look it up again, I guess. You know what? Let's do it right now, actually.
My strength is ever growing.
Because when I did do this, it was always on the Wii, so... While holding B, press X to release absorbed damage on your foes. Okay. Spiked shield bass, B and X. B and X, okay. Might die. Actually. Yeah. This is probably not the best strategy, to be honest with you. Okay, well, I don't... Oh, a door has opened. I'm not concerned with the selfie spots, but that looks like it would be a good one. I'm not sure. I don't think it increases our stats, but I just honestly don't know. So, I think we're going to have... Oh, hey, pretzel. That's actually much needed. I think this is one off, and now I'm pretty sure it is. Can we move it that way, though? We'll just... You know what? Let's make this interesting. So we've done everything over... Well, there is a door over there. But the problem is, I don't know if that's a door we need to take or don't need to take, so we can actually work this path like so.
I cannot be stopped.
What? You? What? Are we supposed to, like... This is awkward. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna need Aurora or Stealth Elf for this. See what he did there, though? I cannot be stopped. Oh, good lord, that guy is a gold mine. Speaking of which, we could put this money to so much better use. But you know what? Who else goes through Imaginators on a version run? With Castaway Skylanders. That's right, only us. So, what can you do? What is that? Oh, it's a Chompy. Do they have... Oh, they don't have a, like, laser attack. I thought he might. I was mistaken. Alright, here we go.
Puts out fires.
I assume he said water puts out fire. Now, my question is, does fire ruin, like, our little gemstones? And it might. Oh, yeah, it's not letting me move those at all. Like, I'm trying to get that one at the bottom to go through the fire. I assumed it would, and it does not. So that kind of screws everything we did. Now, if we go through the fire, do we die? Like, does it start completely over, or just move us? Let's find out. Okay, it completely resets. So, at least we know. You know, I kind of like the idea of having those two together. It'll probably get screwed up, but it's not a huge issue, I guess. So we have to get to the hammer, right? How do we ever pull that off? Finally. Alright. Well, I guess we'll deal with the gems later. At least they don't get... How did we not get the hammer? Huh. Well, that's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Alright, got the hammer. And now, that would kill us. So, should not go that way. Stuck. Alright. Now, I'll assume... Okay. Yeah, we got that. Alright, I'll assume we retain the water the whole time. I honestly don't know. Makes it a little bit troublesome. So, where should we put all these gems? Guess like that. Alright, so we got our bonus chests. And now, I guess we just need the hammer to get that guy. So, question becomes, which way do we go? This should do the trick. I wonder if you get bonus points if you put out all the fire. Ooh, that's a rude awakening. We literally had no chance. I've been watching a lot of Angry Video Game Nerd. Like, the gate opens, and before you can do anything... I had my shield up! That's supposed to be, like, impenetrable. Especially against a Chompy. Let's investigate. Okay. That makes no sense how a Chompy of all things. What are you? Just a piece of gold? Yeah, that Chompy is like really bent onto that chest. Must have said something about his mom. Okay, here we go. Alright. The stars are a new animation I haven't seen. I mean, we've seen it before in the past, but not in Skylanders, I don't think. So, kinda cool. Alrighty. Got a new head. Oh, it's interesting. I wonder, I'm sure Almanac or Julia's been through here. Is that the head y'all got? Because that seems to be what I'm seeing from the comments. People are like, oh, I got the same thing there. So I'm thinking it's a set radius. Now, over this way, there's the door. And I don't know if that's a bonus area or the way you're supposed to go to get to the arena. And then over this way, we have XP I should grab. Have we not been over here? Spell Punk? What are you doing here? Why aren't you attacking me? Well, that was strange. When does Spell Punks not attack people? This one seems a bit more encompassing than the Earth Realm, which is fine by me. These will be cool areas to replay, kind of introduce characters and something. Alright, so basically what I'm trying to do is go everywhere but where we're supposed to go. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So they can just kind of move that stuff, huh? How do they damage me? I don't think so, Clown. Or is that me collecting it, maybe? No, that's them damaging me. Come at me, Bone Chompy. Whoops, that's not X.
Shield at the ready.
There we go. I'll mix up his attacks, but statistically and historically, I've kind of been Bone Brambler guy. Alright, we're getting a ton of money that we'll not be able to spend in this game for Legendary Chop Chop. Maybe he'll go on a hat shopping spree in the next Skylanders game. I don't know. Alright, so we need to go up there and get that money. That, again, we can't really use, but I just don't want to waste the time. Oh, what are you doing up there, little Chompy? And this would be a decent amount of cash, I have to say. So, sort of bittersweet, but I don't want to, like, cycle in and out between characters a million times. I wish more of those eyes would come out. These things are amazing. Alright. Should have grabbed, I meant honestly to grab a couple more. Okay, and there's another door. And I don't know which one I'm supposed to take, because those are the ones I want to avoid. What are these guys doing here? Like, I swear we were just here. Alright, so the Greebles are in the action now. That's unexpected.
Victory is mine.
How did we kill everybody? I don't... Okay. So there's two doors that I don't really care to deal with right now. And we still need to find some treasure chests and things like that. The camera angle doesn't help you any, does it? Alright. So we're back over here now. I guess we will start taking the doors and see what we can do. Let me check chat real quick. Let's see here. Alright, Julia is bothered by the sensei thing. I can't stand that. She checked past broadcast. It should be there somewhere if you maybe just like go to your username after the URL. Yeah, Ghost Roaster is great. Portal Master Tim is here. Thanks for watching. I'll check your Twitch stuff after the stream. and see if I can find it. If you can, like, send me your deal. Problem here, again, there's 2 doors, and I don't know... The way things go for me, this will be the way we're supposed to go, and I don't want to go that way.
Oh, hey, you Skylander, you're just in time to watch old Captain Flynn teach these creepy crawlers a lesson.
Well, we found the arena, unfortunately. Alright. I can get we'll see if we can get Chop Chop to 10. Oh man, they're bringing back a ton of guys. It's like an old reunion. I wonder if we're just no, they can come up here. You know, in the crankcase battle, there were times you could just, like, go up a platform and you're just, like, invulnerable. You know? If we get him to level, spell punk time. If we can get him up to level 10. What is a life spell punk doing in the undead realm exactly? You know, I don't mind the undead spell punks, but you, sir, are out of place. And therefore you must die. How many life spell punks are going to come in this thing? I'll tell you. Who's shooting the fire? Oh, okay, well, of course. It's just like the Spell Punk Academy or something. Oh, you want to hit me with a... You just go ahead and see what happens. Ah. Stun him. Oh, wow, he's about to die. Gotta go. Alright. He wouldn't be dying if I wasn't using the shield, which I don't think is quite working the way it used to. Do we have... You know what? This might take some digging, but right near me somewhere will be something cool. And it's not in that case. No, it must be in the bottom one. Alright, I am not a gymnast. Oh, it's not in this either. Where are you, sir? Okay, well, this is really awkward. Finally, there you are. Alright. I meant to grab Eyebrow, and I forgot to... Painful movements. Okay. But I did find Frightful Fiesta, so let's see how he stacks up in this. Man, it is awkward moving from generation to generation. I gotta say. I also kinda don't remember his attacks super well. Oh yeah, I must have taken him down the mariachi path. That's the deal. I didn't think he was going to make that jump at all.
I guess this is why they call it the Dungeon of a Dozen Dangers, huh?
I'll tell you one thing, Chop Chop was hitting so much harder. Don't worry, I've got plans. We'll let him go a little bit here. Then, if he could just get the Greebles, I feel like we'd be doing pretty good. Alright. Just take the spell punk down, please. Then we don't have to fight the Greebles anymore, Fiesta. Jeez. I think he's just having too much fun. He's not interested in killing anyone. Thank you. That was great. Who is this? What the frick? It's a Segway guy. Why do we not get names for these enemies? I like that dude. Did we finally get all the spell punks? I think so. It's just Segway and us. Oh, he didn't get out of the way in time, did he? Alright, you know what time it is. It's time to pull Frightful Fiesta, who took so much effort to get out. And we're going to go with what we started with here.
No shame, no gain.
Oh, yeah. I meant to grab Pumpkin Eyebrow and Fright Rider, though. Now, I told you I did use Pain Chain at the start. And if you remember what else I said... Oh, yeah. You have no chance of this game's roster. Oh, cheap shot. I'm noticing you can't really jump away from this guy whenever you're in there close. Alright. Fairly predictable. But the issue you run into is just, like if you're up close, kind of taking the guy down, you kind of get in a point of zero movement possibilities. So, be leery of that. Suck it. Sadly, we completed it.
That was some grade A bad guy battling, Skylander. I say we help ourselves to a little treasure before blowing this popsicle stand. And
okay,
of
I agree,
treasure,
Flynn.
Word is that it might be different each time you return. Replay boom!
Oh no, if I always wind up going to the stupid arena, that's gonna suck. Wrong button. What did we wind up doing? So we're missing a treasure chest. I bet it was through that other door. That's unfortunate. But we're gonna get the soul gem and 2 Imaginite chests. And it's cool that it changes every time. Earth one does not. We can judge based on that. Alright, here we go.
New aura.
Undead aura. As promised by the game.
Quick shot weapon.
These are cool. Sort of like Bat Ray. Alright, so 55 attack and 10 speed. That'll do the trick. Wait. If I walk through there, I wonder. Like, there's 3 options of doors, I guess. Let's open this one. What do we get? Ah! Okay, cool deal. Very spooky. And now, of course, the main reason we're here, Wolfgang Soul Gem, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Wolfgang Soul Gem.
Rock concert. Press Y during a jump to please a crowd of enemies with stunning music. Oh yes, we'll preview him.
Wolfgang.
Okay. So, now, any one of these 3 doors is probably...
Complete.
What? Well, okay. Never mind. So we need that one chest, which I'm guessing is through the other door. But we didn't know that, and we went the wrong way. So, we may go back through there. Actually, I'll check chat, see what's going on here real quick. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh no, you don't screw up on a stream. Twitch does not care to promote Skylanders. So, it has never once been on the front page. It doesn't matter if there's a new game. If you want a ton of people to watch your stream, you basically need to play Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, or whatever else they stick on the fronts. That has nothing to do about it. Let's see here. Da-da-dun. She's been playing Tomb Raider. It's all about the detail. Da-da-dun. Yeah, that's my big deal, was getting a Wolfgang in physical toy form this year. Now, last time, I assume since this thing is technically unlocked, we can go in it again with just Ghost Roaster.
Sensei.
Good. If they told me I had to put a Sensei on there again, I was going to slap Eon through the screen. Let's see. Alright. So, this is supposed to change.
Wait, don't go through that door!
They're saying, and that's good, but it's also bad, because if there's 2 doors every time, and one goes to, or maybe they both went to the arena,
It's a
I don't
crazy
know.
place, and it changes each time you go in.
We'll go through it
Flynn's gonna
again,
make it out in one
see what
piece.
we can't do.
He'll definitely need your help.
Undead Skylanders are stronger here.
Wait, that looks like a staircase down. The treasure chest was
Just
there.
be careful in there, Skylander.
Be really happy.
Like I said, the dungeon is always changing, and there may in fact be even more than a dozen dangers. Actually, we've never done an official count.
Okay, now last time there were 2 doors, and I don't want... I'll never know which one to not go in is the thing, you know? And we will have some Imaginite chests out on the surface as well. So... look at me using the Pain Chain and not Schoolmaster. For those of you that weren't here at the start of the stream, I do sometimes use the Pain Chain. And by some of the time, I mean like about 2 to 5%. That's usually Schoolmaster. But let's go this way. We're gonna go left. Oh, now the spell punks. I think that's a new sound effect, isn't it? It sort of sounds like he's just consuming their souls or something. Right. Note when you take out the requisite spell punk, all of the corresponding greebles go too. So, treasure chest, where are thou? Pretzel will save for now, actually. Oh, hey, a new Imaginite chest. We did get that right last time, didn't we? Oh, hey, this part is different. So the little puzzle here has totally changed. We'll put that there. Come around this way. Not sure what that noise was. I think we can make the sort of parkour arrangement there, can't we? This brings back bad memories from that one area with Ghost Roaster where I had to push a boulder. Look at us, jumping a too wide gap. Alright. Metal Crest, that's getting cool. Okay, let's just wreck these guys for the fun of it. I know there's not a door over here. Frankly, I don't care. And that is a pretty cool selfie spot. You know what? Can I do that as a Skullmaster with enemies? Let's try. Well, I'm not going to take it, but you get the idea. It can be done. Alright. Pretty well wrecked everybody here. We could throw down... I don't really want to. I can't run the risk of leveling them up, I guess. So, the money would be nice, though, if that continues to pan out. Alright, even though I don't need money, it's a hard habit to break. Oh, is this going to be the eyeball? Or does... Oh yeah, the eyeball. That thing is amazing. See, he can outrun that. So, how are you supposed to take him down? Come back over here and fight in your arena, Eye. Come on now. Where did he hop off to? I so wish I'd have grabbed Eyebrawl because he would be perfect for this. Ooh, XP. Can't leave that behind. I don't know where this thing is. The camera angle kind of keeps us in the dark. Oh, it's hopping over this way. Where'd you go? How does it know I'm coming? It's not looking at me. Come on. Aha! You're caught. What? Really? Really? Cheap? Cheap? That's so weak, man. How does he just pass through there? He's way bigger than we are. We don't get to pass through. It's ridiculous. Oh, spell pump randomly appears. Alright. So, I guess we'll go back this way. See what kind of a mess we can get into. Da-da-dun. Do we get... I don't think if we do... Oh, it's different too. Okay. No fire and no water. Why didn't we have this the first time, I wonder? So we need the hammer, which means we have to go here. But then we can't go that way, or we will trigger it, right? We'll just end the thing. Alright. In a bit of a pickle. Alright. you guys are joined up. I'm coming. Boom. Got it. Oh, so we did get a chest for that. Okay, I'll take it. That one much easier than the first one we had. Oh, geez. See? It's angry video game nerd material right there. There's no way to not get hit by those things. They're just... It's like impossible, man. Alright. I wish I'd have grabbed more undead characters, but honestly I wasn't sure what all we'd wind up doing. There's that stupid eyeball. I see you over there, cowering in fear. You could grind a lot of XP if you don't kill the spell monks. Let's get this guy, though. You will not run away from me. Suck it. Alright. Look at all that loot. 131 on those things? That's insane. But again, if you wanted to, I mean, you could literally come in and just kind of take out all the greebles, but we don't care about that. Alright. So, Ghost Roaster is patting his pockets. I wonder if Batterson is down here somewhere. Kind of miss those guys. No T-Bone either. I'm a little sad about that. He'd made his glorious return in Trap Team, and it's kind of been downhill since. Last time there were 2 doors. What am I doing wrong? Let's turn around. It's not helping with the angle the camera is pointed at. Okay. So there's stuff over there. That's the troll radio. Why were there 2 doors last time? There doesn't seem to be 2 doors this time. I know that changes, but I would assume like the number of doors would have stayed the same. Nonetheless, I guess we will go this direction and see what kind of a mess we get into. Okay. I think that is what I avoided last time. Or it looks it's like the similar area, if you will. Alright. Where are you guys coming from? Okay, so we can't replay that. Otherwise, I would intentionally fail it. And see if you get to do it. Maybe that's what Ominix was talking about. I don't know if he meant the whole realm as itself or like the troll radio. He might have been talking about the troll radio, actually. Alright, so last time we had something very similar to this, and I didn't take it. Like, I'm wondering, is it going to be 2 doors every time? We may have to go do some more exploring. I hope I don't accidentally go in that door. Okay, luckily we had a few chompies over here to kill. Otherwise, if we had killed these first and then... Okay, so is that the arena, or will that take me to the place we haven't been yet? I don't know the answer, and that's a problem. So, what's the solution? Well, we continue exploring. So, alright. I think... I wish I could control the camera angle, because it would make my life a lot easier. Right. There's another door over here. Now, I'm assuming the treasure chest is inside one of them, but I don't know that for certain, but I would think that would be the case. Again, just not sure is the problem. Oh geez, I didn't realize there were sheep. There's 3 of them is what the problem is. Oh, he got me. Alright, so we will consume the ghost. So, which door goes to the arena? Does one go to a bonus area? Is that like a hint? There's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3 on the sides and 3 at the top. Well, that's a perfect match for the arena door, isn't it? But is this one any different, or is it the same? I mean, if you have to go through this like 17 times to pick... It's a 50-50 chance every time, assuming that's where the 3rd treasure chest even is. You know, this could get a little frustrating, you know. running on crap sheets, basically. What is that? It's like a cannonball wedged in. Oh, I guess it's a spike. Alright, this also looks just like that. How the frick do you know which one's real and like which one's not? Let me check chat real quick. Let's see here. Da-da-dun. Stupid Wi-Fi. Yeah, I would have streamed 6-7 hours ago if it wasn't for my internet here. Griffin the Great is co-oping SSA. Just picked up Darklight. Oh dang! Y'all found Darklight Crypt in the wild. That's like insanely hard to do. Quigley. Okay, so if anyone knows which door goes on and which one doesn't, that would be great. I'm hitting the Nintendo button, is what that is. We're missing the one treasure chest, and there's 2 doors here. I'm inclined to take that one. That's what I'm thinking. I guess there could be areas we haven't been to, but it's very hard for me to see. This is at the end of a path, though. So, like the extreme end of a path, so maybe it goes to the arena, and then this one would be in Bonusville, because it's sort of like centrally located or something. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see. Again, if we could control these angles a little bit better. There's our pretzel. We'll actually eat it, so it did come in handy. No chests over there, none over here. Or there was a Imaginite chest, but we're looking for the good old-fashioned treasure chest, that's all. It's not over there. It's just really gonna suck if it's behind one of those doors, and you never know which one goes where. You know? Like, one could potentially take us to the treasure chest we want, and the other one will take us to the arena, which we don't want. And every time you replay it, which you won't have the treasure chest, but you do get a pretty decent payout, in terms like there's generally a diamond in each place. One of the big ones, you know, it's like 100 plus. So I guess we're gonna do it. I guess we're gonna go through that tall doorway this time. And if that doesn't do it, I don't know what we're gonna do. We might just move on to something else, honestly. So control radios there. Okay. So I guess this is where we'd have to try. Alright. I'll check chat one more time. One is black, one is brown. Pick the brown. Let's see. I would assume that's brown, right? Well, I think.
Oh, hey, you Skylander, you're just...
Is this the arena again? Come on, man. I don't want the arena, I want the treasure chest, you psychopathic machine. I wonder what the reward will be in place. Is it a diamond in place of the soul gem? I think it may be. Look at the pain chain tearing it up here. Oh, gotta watch these guys. Oh, there's our little segue for it. Wonder why that guy doesn't, like, attack me. Oh, there he came. I was literally gonna say, like, why does he not attack more aggressively? Whenever there's a horde of people who couldn't see him coming. You'd think the Segway guys would kind of have, like, more energy in it. And by the way, this is not Elite Ghost Roaster, this is literally green-based SSA Ghost Roaster. Oh, he got me from behind. That is unfortunate. Gotta be very careful with that guy, because if you get in the radius there when he's spinning around, you do not escape it. He'll just kind of mow you down. Not necessarily mow you down with a dash attack, but he'll just kind of pack you in. Slash attack maneuver. I think we could take one more hit and not die. Not really sure.
This time of you.
That was some
I agree. Did you hear that? The underworld. Oh, hey. Is this how you have to get the third treasure chest?
And speaking of treasure, word is that it might be different each time you return. Replay boom!
So what's the deal with the two doors, though? So I guess maybe that's why we couldn't find the treasure chest. You have to go back through. I'm taking it first, by the way. And it better count towards the story goal. That's the whole purpose here. Haha! Oh, and it gave us a chest, I guess, for the story goal. Dadgum Nintendo buttons. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it gave it to us. So we got the 3 treasure chests here. But, like, what's up with the 2 doors, though? Did they both go to the arena? These are things... Wow. What happened? Well, I guess we don't want to chance it. One of these days, I'm going to see if we can exit out and see what happens. But if this gives you Imaginite chests every time, even without a treasure chest, I feel like you would get pretty decent cash and leveling up. So this might be something you could grind out if you need to.
New shoulder guards.
Oh yes! I did it! I completed the turtle set! That's one of my most anticipated sets as well. I'm so excited. And we unlocked the turtle shell backpack. Awesome. I wonder if it stores pizza. Plus 15 armor, plus 15 luck. Only requires level 4 too. Pretty excited about that one. So, let me go. Okay, you can't exit through there? No. I think it just has like a time frame on that. All we lack is the speed run. That could be interesting here. Although if both doors go to the arena, I guess you just have to find one and go through it. It would still be challenging to kill everything. I guess maybe on an easier difficulty you could do it quicker. But nonetheless, hey, we got what we were looking for, the 3 treasure chests. That's fantastic. I feel like we've completed that, showcased it to the best of our abilities now. And what do we want to do? Do we do base upgrades for Wolfgang? Do we end it? I don't know. Let's see here. Da-da-dum. Vultures are tough on harder difficulties, yeah. Huh. I don't know, Julia means you just have to beat it 3 times. I got the chest on the 2nd time, interestingly enough. Griffin the Great thinks they both lead to the battle arenas. Yeah, that would help with the speedrunning. So, let's see. I generally do, since we actually have way more people watching than I thought we would, given this time of night. I might come in and we could do like a live stream of Wolfgang's base upgrades. And then I'd stop there probably. But I'm just afraid if I put him on the portal now and come this way, we get surprise attacked. And then we level up like we did with Crankcase or something stupid. So, I think we're safe. Oh my, that was bad. That was the headset getting yanked out of my head. If anyone cares, let me... I think it's still connected. So, yeah, Griffin the Great wants the Wolfgang deal, so let me try to get to him without distorting my head this time. Alright.
Let there be rock.
Okay, so here we are. We've got enough money for him to get every single thing. And let's take a risk. The good thing is, when these guys do take you to enemies, you can just exit out. So, I'm hoping we get like an Imaginite chest with him, you know. Good grief, this guy. They usually don't run that far. Aha, money. Okay, I'll take that. So, we will... Let's do it down here. Just to be different, since it's the live stream and everything. Let's see if Flynn still says that same line to us. Just get it over with.
Old Sharpfin lent me the keys to his boat. Just need a good excuse and we'll take it out for a spin.
Alright, so, well... Man, the stream is so far behind reality. That's crazy. Alright, so I will do Wolfgang's base upgrades. That means I've got to pull up my handy-dandy spreadsheet here. and cycle down. So let's recap here. Strike a chord, his primary attack does 32 to 48. It's basically a bow shot. Sometimes he doesn't hone in on dummies. And what is the saddest thing to me, and I tweeted out a Cinderella video, not Disney Cinderella, the 80s hair metal band Cinderella, and I did go back and I confirmed in Trap Team, when you captured Wolfgang, you had the harp slam. Basically, he jumps up and he slams the harp down, sort of like you would see with Chopscotch. You know what we get in Imaginators? We finally got our physical toy form of Wolfgang that I've wanted since, basically, I learned of Trap Team at E3. He jumps and shoots. Now, that could be useful in this game. I haven't played enough to know for sure. But I was like 99.9% sure we were going to get the harp slam and it would be epic. And it's not there, and it truly does break my heart. But 32 to 48 from the primary attack, doesn't matter if you jump. Sometimes, too, it's like right now he just shoots them over their heads, but sometimes it will sort of like trail down and hit the enemy, which is probably not going to do that since I speak of it, but sometimes it really does. I've seen it particularly back when you like flip the switch and get the dummies come in by buzz. So that's primary and the jump attack. Secondary attack is the knee slide. Looks like that basically if we start right here at the end of this like metal piece on the platform, he goes almost the full distance. So basically if we're point blank range and everything goes perfect, you saw it there, we can actually get 4 hits. If you come in from a distance, you know you can possibly land. We still got 3, mainly because 1 went over there, but if we try to keep it on 1, see I got 2. It can be anything from nothing to 4, but regardless of what you get, if you land a hit, it will be 14 to 21. So, here we go. We're going to come in, and we're going to take his upgrades again. Base upgrades.
It cannot be quantified by stats, although these
yeah.
do look pretty good, don't they?
Base upgrades. We actually come in and we will need a grand total of 3,300 to pick those up. Where is that? On my spreadsheet. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. I have it memorized, but I just wanted to make sure it was here. The path upgrades, we would need 6,900 for the base and the path. 10,200. Soul Gem is 4K. So basically to go from base upgrade 1 through the Soul Gem, you need 14,200. Tweeted that out the other day to help people, hopefully. And let me get all the way back over here to Wolfgang, and Songs of the Underworld should be up first. Again, 3248 here with Strike a Chord. Knee slide 14 to 21. Here we go. It's first base upgrade. It is the tertiary attack. We can pick it up for 500. Songs of the Underworld. Press Y to summon speakers so loud they'll blast your enemies away. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Got to see this in the B-roll footage. It looks pretty promising. So let's come over here and see the aesthetics of it. See, he's got the harp slam to trigger it. You know, like that's what I wanted. Now, if I jump up in the air and press Y, ooh. Okay, what I have to find out now is if the harp slam will do damage. Let's see. First, let's get a duration on this thing. So if we just press Y, I'm going to call that 4 seconds. So people have been critiquing my counting here lately. I count the same way every video, therefore it's uniform, and therefore it works. If you want to go and bust out your own watch and get the Timex Iron Man Award and put a counter in the game, you do that. But for me, I'm going to count 1 Mississippi and take it from there. But let's make sure it's the same duration if we jump into it. Was that a second longer? No, same duration, I would say. So let's start back over here and see what the range will be on them. So we got 5 hits from 1 speaker. That's pretty sweet. Let's try to just hit this guy now. Okay, well, 4 seconds, and we're going to get 5 hits of 16 to 24. Not 136. That would have been fantastic. 16 to 24. The question is, does the harp slam itself do anything? When I press Y, so we know these are going to do 16 to 24. That had a pretty decent radius. What I mean by that, you know, it goes out this far, but it seems to project a little wider than the illustration. Case in point, I mean, we're getting these trees, both of them, actually. So that's promising. But I'm hoping if this does do damage, it will not be 16 to 24. It will be something higher than that. And that will help us log it. Let's try to just point blank whack this guy. That guy. I think it's going to log as 16. Alright. Now, let's check this. If I have one there. So you can only have one set active at a time, at least right now. What I want to do, we know that we can get 5 hits from the speakers. So I want to slap down the speakers in close proximity and see if we count 6. And if we do, we're going to assume that the axe is actually going to, or the harp is going to yield us 16 to 24 as well. Here we go. I counted 6 there. I think it does. I think the initial slam is also 16 to 4. Initial slam 16 to 24. Fantastic. That's awesome. I guess I could minimize the spreadsheets and try to see chat as well. So let's see here. Yes, the handy dandy spreadsheet. That should be something I do on the stream if I ever incorporate that weird stuff people do. Just like if people ever tipped or something, it's like go into the spreadsheet. Let's see here. I'll check this. An archer that can push away close enemies. I love Wolfgang so much. Yeah, I'm very excited about seeing him upgraded. Julia likes Wolfgang. Chopscotch is absolute beast. She got candy coated today with great timing. Doesn't have her yet, but I watched the vids. Not sure what to think. I think Chopscotch is good down heavy hitter. And I put denotations in the video. I recorded that at 3, 4 in the morning, and then I edited and uploaded it at 5 or 6 in the morning. But it's a situation with Chopscotch where when you do her tertiary attack, like right now, okay, we hit with that, we throw her head, and it hits an enemy, and it gives them a 6-second daze time. And what I was doing is then when we got the second upgrade on that, which is 2 heads are better than 1, and you get the little minion with 22 to 33, I'm disappointed there because it does not have the 6 seconds of dazing the enemy. It doesn't have to be all the enemies, just the one that you hit with the head would make sense to me. 6 seconds there, critical hit percentages, and I was very, very turned off by that. But of course, as I think it was either the end of the base upgrades or the start of the next one, I realized that you do in fact still have lose your head the first upgrade, the tertiary attack, if you just don't hold it. But in my opinion, it should still give the 6 seconds regardless, so I'm still kind of miffed on that. But for what it was worth, even though I was that tired, I'm 100% correct. The sharpened blade that you get as the third base upgrade, it does great for chop chop chop, the primary attack. It takes it from 28 to 45, but your jump attack, box stock with nothing, does 56, and when you buy sharpened blade, it takes the 56 down to 47. It's like, what the frick? It makes no sense to me. But that said, that's my thoughts on her. Crazy Cutter is not really a path for me. I'll play with it and see if it can. You could have some fun with it, I'll give it that. But Heavy Hitter, it's more of a traditional primary attack upgrade, and I like it. Headsplosion was a complete nightmare to try and figure out. I think I could possibly find it in editing if I pause the video, but I was just too tired last night. So anyway, here we go. What is up next? It is Ultrasonic Supercharge. Hold X to shoot a supercharged ultrasonic arrow. This will be interesting. Number one, 2 things are important when you have these. The duration you have to hold A, and then the increase in damage. So, first thing first, we're still doing 32 to 48. Whoa, he just automatically rips that thing off. Okay, I literally have my thumb stuck on X, and he's doing amazing things. So half of 76 is going to be 38. 76 and 38 will be, what, 114? Let's wait for it. Let's wait for the 114. He kind of jumps when he does it, too. That's how I guess you'll know you're shooting one off. 114, we finally saw it. Sweet. So, ultrasonic supercharge, 76 to 114. 1 Mississippi. It's basically a I mean, when you press X, you depress it, you just hold it down, and it's instantaneous, so it's like a 1 second charge, you know? If you can even handicap it like that. It's basically if you press X and just don't let go, you're going to start shooting those off. The gap between them, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So, I mean, you kind of get the time count there. And each one... Now, note, though, you can rapid fire these. But if you ever were to accidentally hold down too long, you're just going to more than double your damage. So, there's really nothing to complain about there. However, jump attack, you can't really log that well, can we? You can kind of do this on the run, too. This will be sort of like an advanced play strategy. But I'm basically moving around, and then I press and hold X. He fires off the standard 32 to 48, and then he rips off the 78 to 114. So if you take your Skylanders serious, you're on Nightmare mode, this is a great strategy, actually. Now, that was something else I wanted to try. Can we split the middle and do damage to both? We did on that one shot, I think. Yeah, there's a 76 on both, so if you position yourself correctly, again, it'll probably take some time. There was a 76 and a 114. Looks like we're mastering the art here. It's just all about the angle of attack. But if this is a character, I think the more you play him, the more you master him, that's going to turn out to be pretty dadgum rewarding. So let's come in now, see what we get next. We're going to have... Now in stereo. Songs of the Underworld can now make one more set of speakers, and it lasts longer. So, the question is, will it do increased damage? We don't know, but we're going to flip and find that out right now. By one more set, I assume they would have to mean 2 more speakers. It only shows 3 is what I'm getting at, but I'll assume there's like a 4th one directly behind him or something. But here we go. Let's press Y. Press Y. Okay. That's going to be pretty useful. The duration does definitely seem to be longer. Previously, we had, what, 4 seconds? Let's see what we're at now.
A symphony of pain!
7 seconds? I'm going to go with 8 seconds. 7 to 8 seconds, something like that. So 8 seconds. Alright, let's go 2 sets, 8 seconds each, and now, is the damage going to maintain itself at 16 to 24?
Don't stop the music!
Yep. Now, a better way, when possible, I prefer, instead of me saying about 8 seconds, I prefer to say 12 hits, or 10 hits, or 16 hits, or whatever. So, what we're going to do now is throw down the speakers and count how many times we get a hit. Recall when we first bought Songs of the Underworld, I count 4 seconds, we get 5 hits. Let's see what we get now. $10.
Up up the volume!
Yeah, I'm going to go with 10. I think we have an initial spurt there of 1624 when we make impact like we had in the past. So 8 seconds each, 10 hits. So essentially the way this would work, you could come in and you could do it a couple of ways. I mean, you could just like start stacking them. I guess they can't be right on top of each other, but I mean, just do this and I mean, you're going to be doing some things right. Now, let's try that again. Yeah, if you put them, I guess, too close, well, never mind. I guess as long as it's not the exact same spot, you can sort of have them even at a right angle like we did there. But if it's, you know, bang, bang, it's going to dissipate, but, I mean, turn, I mean, you get the feel for it, right? What you could do if you were really trying to push enemies away, come in, do one round, do the second, you know, as you retreat back, and just, I mean, lay waste to some stuff. So, Griffin was saying that it pushes enemies back. We will run into the academy and check that. Can't really showcase it here, but so far looking good. And now it is time for his final base upgrade. And it is Power Accord. Blast enemies around with your notes at the end of a knee slide. So let's go ahead and grab that. And you know what I really want to know is path names. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. Okay, Soundmeister. Fantastic. Alright. So the top path is Sound. Oh, it's all one word. My bad. Soundmeister. And the bottom path is Crowd Pleaser. So, Crowd Pleaser will sick dash combos. Looks like we're going to largely focus on secondary. Well, it looks to be balanced. It looks like it's tertiary, primary with tertiary, and then secondary. And then up top, it's looking like you pump up your arrows and speakers. So that would be, in and of itself, primary and tertiary. Of course, we get to take both paths because we have Dark Wolfgang, so, you know, it's kind of a moot point. But we'll back out of there. Don't want to commit to anything just yet. Knee slide leaves them behind. Arrows make enemies. Speakers shoot arrows. Blow up your speakers. Strike a chord. Okay, cool stuff. What's going on this phone? Crazy things. Okay. Anyway, we are going to check out Power Accord. Blast enemies with your notes at the end of an E-slide. Let's take a look at it aesthetically. Oh, that's new. So keep in mind, we have not touched this. It's been box stock this entire time. We were doing a situation where it was 14 and 21, max of 4 times. Ooh. Still 14 and 21, but then he jumps up and hits that power chord for 43. Half of 43 is going to be, what, 21.5, right? Yeah, 21.5, so 22, so 43 to 65. And I think we're hitting the second dummy from the radius. That's pretty impressive. 65. Cool. So, power chord is going to be 14 to 21, 4x. So, it's a shame we didn't see an increase there, but ends with 43 to 65 explosion. Cool. There we go. We've showcased his base upgrades. We're going to go take a look in the academy at how they stack up. Let me catch up on chat here. Dun-dun-dun. Let's see here. Dun-dun-dun. Griffin took his legendary tri-tip down the bottom and had to reset him because the traps don't like odd terrain, which sucks because the bottom path is amazing. The good news is if you have standard tri-tip, you can kind of mix and match. Griffin is waiting eagerly for Nightmare mode. He got... Oh, that's his first legitimate AP. Very cool. That was actually what I planned before I realized leveling up screwed up everything I do in Skylanders research. I was going to play Griffin Park Observatory before I even went into Chapter 2. I'm extremely excited about that thing. Let's see. Julia took Crowd Pleaser. Griffin took Soundmeister. Julia says Crowd Pleaser is really good. And then Griffin says his top path is fantastic with lots of separate damage dealers. So, good news is we will take both of them. It's just I've got to pick, you know, which Wolfgang gets which one. So we'll be trying to figure that out over time. Oh, look at that stack. I'm not going to open them yet. We're going to wait until we've done this. So, I'm going to probably try to split this and export it over to YouTube, assuming Twitch will actually let me do that. We'll see how it goes down. Alright, let me save my spreadsheet here. Well, the Wheel of Amazements. Alright, so here we go. Dun dun dun. Can't resist the money. I don't quite know why they're directing us over here. Like, you can't go in the library. You know? It's kind of odd. It's a situation it always used to send me over here, the Trail of Coins, and now it sends me over there. I don't have any more books to give Hugo, and the door doesn't open, so I'm not quite sure of the logic. But anyway, let's check this out. We're going to lay waste to some wooden dummies here. Primary is still the same, unless, of course, we hold it. And then we start just destroying people with 76s. Let's see here. Slide, we'll go ahead and showcase that. If I pin him here, we should be able to see the 43 there. That's not good. It's got a pretty good range, and I didn't mention it earlier, but mega props, when he comes up, you see that undead element skull. I think I mentioned it in the B-roll. That's pretty sweet. Tertiary attack, let's see if it pushes enemies back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes up for the lower damage numbers there, doesn't it? So let's have some fun here. The maximum number of enemies they let me slay at a time is 4. And that's what we're going to do here. So we'll get all these clowns over here. I don't want to send them flying off the edge completely, but they're all getting caught back. I'm doing some major damage here. I'm going to slide. They're all dead already. Well, that wasn't fun. They died too soon. So, yeah, Wolfgang is looking very promising, I have to say. That has gotten Tim back in. Talk to Hugo. I can't. Oh, she said never mind. Okay, never mind. Great song, Nirvana. I'm sure Wolfgang could play it for us. If not for copyright claims, right, Wolfgang? But got Tim involved here. Wolfgang all day. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at this real quick. Alright, so lay some tracks. Song stuck in my head. I'm kinda thinking I like the looks of standard Wolfgang on the top path, Soundmeister. And then Dark Wolfgang or Ace Frehley or whatever we want to call him. We could stick on the bottom path here. It might be what I do. Right over here, rock concert. Press Y during a jump to please the crowd. So that should look pretty good with either one of them. But for some reason, I just kind of pictured Dark Wolfgang surrounded by speakers more than standard. And I think standard kind of looks better sticking with the bowslinger stuff, you know. So, I don't know. I might change my mind, but we'll see. Oh, Griffin's saying that his Sky Chi is awesome, so that is good. He calls him Death Metal Wolfgang. That's another good name for him. Yeah, so I think that's about... Oh, yeah. Can't forget, we do have all that Imaginite we have to go through. Exits. Getting pretty tired too. It's probably going to be one of those nights where I come in and try to export the streams and Twitch isn't going to let me do it or something stupid. And I'm also very excited to go to Scholarville, by the way, but I'm trying to get some upgrades done so we can showcase characters. The plan is I could potentially use Chopscotch as long as I keep one Chopscotch and one Wolfgang box stock, so I can check their Sky Chi attack damage numbers. I think we'll be okay. And that's the big reason for playing Chapter 2 to get her Soul Gem Chopscotches, and then for going into the Undead Sensei realm to get Wolfgang Soul Gems. So there is a method to the madness, and that's kind of what it is. But Julia thinks that sounds like a good plan. I think it's probably what we'll do. And it looks like Griffin has to move tomorrow, so yeah, moving definitely sucks. Of course, at some time, like if you're going somewhere really cool, it's worth it, but the whole process kind of sucks. So, this is our reward from all of this came from the Sensei Undead realm, as they call it. This one in particular from Troll Radio. And
New voice style.
Pleased to meet you.
Alright, there's a Vampirus. We played that into the ground earlier, if you missed it. This is the reward for getting the gems to sort of line up together.
New head.
Ladybug. I realize that may, in fact, look like somewhat of a ladybug, but it also looks like a chick with purple hair and green eyes with like a ladybug helmet or something. I don't know. Might have been something else. This is a level star that we got from the Undead Realm.
New ninja.
Oh. Table saw blades. Okay. Not terribly excited about that one. We did get some pretty good undead ones already, though. This was the second time we went through and we got the lock puzzle completed. Or the gems, I should say. Oh, leaf head. Okay. Should be interesting. And then lastly, we got a level star. This one was when we got the third chest in the Undead Realm, which we had to replay it to get. Jester Torso. Alright, cool deal. Speaking of that, actually, let's look at our Imaginite Vault. No. Let's look at our... Where is that? I swear. No, I don't want to spend any money. Back. Where does one go to view the stupid parts in this? Toy collection? No. Do you have to talk to Eon? I mean, where the frick is it? Guess we'll try. I just wanted to see like how many complete sets we had. Let's see here. I feel like I always found it on the when I was playing the Wii U version the other night, going through levels and getting cash and stuff. I always saw the Imaginite set collection, and now I don't know. Is this the only place to do it? Maybe it is. I don't know. Here we go. All right, so. It kind of throws you off if you just like start scrolling down, but if you note, if you go up, you see your completed sets. We've got 7 out of 63, so not faring super well. The skeleton will be good. I'd kind of like to make an undead brawler. I thought would sort of be cool, so that would work well for that. I'm excited about the turtle thing, though. I think it's going to be sweet. We've got the king sets. We've got the yeti sets. The wilderness warrior sets. The Sun Hardened sets, fruit set, the apprentice set, you know, all that stuff. And then a couple of random pieces here and there from other things. So the vampire set should be coming up if they go just chronologically here. It throws me off because I also do the creator app multiple times a day, you know, get the unlocks, and I'm like, wait, I already have this, and then I'm like, oh wait, that was with something else. So the vampire would be good for our undead. The mummy would be good. The skeleton we're about to complete. Several that could spin off. The fossil set would potentially, you could do earth or undead in my opinion. Arachnid would work. That looks like an evil ladybug. I have to say. That might work. The pumpkin set would be pretty good for undead. Gargoyle could work as undead or air. The Scarecrow set would be good for Halloween and undead. The Demon set. The Witch set. You make like an evil angel, I guess. You know, something crazy like that. Some of these, I think if I throw down like an undead crystal, I think we get the werewolf set. So I guess we could actually try that. I'll see if anybody's still around watching. Yeah, we've only lost one person. I'm not sure who. But let's go ahead. Since it is Halloween, I don't know that I'll create anybody because we don't really have the pieces to do it. But I think if we throw an undead crystal down, we get the complete werewolf set is what I believe to be correct. So let's go ahead and try that since we're here. Alright. What? Okay, fine.
Welcome to the Creation Crystal Portal Master. Here you can create your very own Imaginator. First, choose a battle class. Each class uses a unique type of weapon.
Alright, let's see here. Julia says you have to make one to get the sets. The reason I haven't made any, number one, it locks the battle class, which you can reset, but the bigger reason is I don't have all of the parts. Like, if you come in and you're like, I am going to make myself a Fire Knight, and you do it right now, what are you going to have, like snowman arms and a leaf head for your Fire Knight? It's not going to be like that cool of a deal. I kind of think I'd like to try... I'm very interested in Undead Knight, but I mean, we've got Chop Chop. I've made the Undead Ninja on the initial creator app just because I had the parts. Bazooker, I don't really know anything about much because we haven't had any. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I could see like some catastrophic failure happening in a battle. A quick shot would be really cool. Sorcerer makes a ton of sense. The Brawler is kind of what I was thinking would be neat. Sentinel, Of course, the both. That looks an awful lot like Flameslinger, doesn't it? I could see the Werewolf, and the thing is, that's kind of sad. It's redundant with Wolfgang, in my opinion. But I could sort of see the Werewolf being a temporary stopgap brawler, because I think we can change the pieces at any time. So we can then like cycle it out to the skeleton brawler and move about in that manner. Let's see here. Dun. Chili made an air swashbuckler. Yeah, Griffin waited a long time for the same reason. I do think I'd really like an undead brawler. And that would give us the werewolf. We could play with it as the werewolf for a while, see what we think. And then I'd have an Imaginator that we could potentially use to go through the game. I'm thinking you might be able to do that and then not screw up the stats for the other characters. I don't know. That may screw up your Sensei stats too. But let's go ahead and let's try this out, because we haven't gotten to do this yet.
Brawler Imaginators are strong heroes with a mastery of hand-to-hand combat. Are you ready to create a brawler? Choosing a battle class is a final decision.
Not if I get my 3DS copy of SSA out of now, but that's another story. Let's do it. Let's go for this. I think we can get by with the werewolf brawler for a little while.
Brawler is born. Now, bring your imagination to life.
Alright, here we go. Maybe I'm gonna tweet. Oh, Griffin's was a dark brawler. That's cool. Let me come in and tell people we're doing this. Twitter. Alright. Alright, bear with me as I type. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, making my first Imaginator in Skylanders Imaginators right now. Hashtag Halloween. Search engine optimization. Hashtag undead. There we go. We'll just stick with that. So, boom. Promote myself. Alright, so here we go. Back to where did you go, Twitch? Right there. Alright. Imaginators and boss fights are critical hits every time. That would be fantastic, because if you saw me use the castaways against the boss in Mushroom River, that took a while. Oh boy, what's going on? Ah, that's Tim. Okay, liking that. So, let's see what we can do here. Again, we're extremely limited in our equipment right now, so it's not necessarily what I would prefer to do. Undead.
It's go time.
Huh.
What's up?
Hit me. Nice.
What's up?
That is too much like... What do they say? I liked her in the previous game, thank you.
Officer on the bridge.
Where's the werewolf at? It's like the whole... Werewolf? This is like the whole reason I threw this down. Let's have the werewolf. Am I just missing it?
Ready to serve.
Ready?
Bug shot?
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so these aren't at all alphabetical.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey there.
Where's the werewolf? Am I just not seeing it or something?
Ready to...
Greetings.
Yeah?
Where'd he go?
I'm alive!
So do we not get the werewolf? Because this is an undead crystal that's never been on the portal.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know if I'm just like skipping it or something.
Ready to roll.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Why do we not have the werewolf? Let's like, let me see. Fake a completion, then unlock it in your fault. You literally have to... What's the point? Oh, that's just ridiculous. If the frickin' crystal, undead crystal, rewards you with a werewolf suit, the full complement of parts, the collection, the complete set, why on the frickin'... What logic is there in having to create something and then getting... It should be an instantaneous unlock so you can make your werewolf brawler. That makes absolutely no sense to me. So, subsequently, it's time for Skelly Warrior, I guess. Alright, so let's back out of there. Eyes. We want to get him some eyes, I do believe. Oh, monster kind of looks good. Glowy. That's a little creepy. Between monster, human, and goat, let's stick with monster. Yeah, he likes it. You better. You don't have a choice. Ears. I don't think he needs ears, really. Especially with the choices we've got. No. No ears. There's nothing worth hearing. It's all copyright strike. Okay. Spark chest. Yes, let's do that. Jester, King. That actually looks really good in the undead aura. Going bananas. Bare bones. That might be an option. Tiki chest. That looks ridiculous. Turtle shell. That's got a lot of promise. Oh, he could be like a crashed pilot we could go for. Studded chest might work. Shinobi, no. Undead skull. Ooh, that's got potential. Exoskeleton. That looks ridiculous in that color scheme. And that's the thing. You can change the color scheme, but a lot of times I kind of like the idea of it. But that should probably be... that could be air or undead, I guess. Studded. Studded looks way better in that picture than it does here, for what it's worth. Where'd that undead one go? Oh, there it is. So undead. Let's roll with that for now. It's a safe choice. Arms. Yep. I want to equip here. Goblin. It's not terrible. Skeleton. Makes the most sense, probably. So it's Goblin versus Skeleton. You know what? He's a brawler. He's getting the biceps and triceps done up. Legs. We're not going to stick with the sparkles, sadly. Oh, if I could change the color scheme here, that might be worth rocking. Ninja, no. Wolfgang, possibly. Peggy? No. This is Peggy? That has potential, but the pink boots are killing it for me. I know you can change the colors, but still. It's one of those things. How can we have so many more? Oh, we don't have. Alright, well, very limited choices. Adventurer, Caveman. You know what? We're gonna go with the chain legs here.
Excellent.
Yeah. Tail, no. No tail. So, weapon.
Your Imaginator can wield a powerful weapon that matches their battle class.
+3, +3. So 6, 6. We'd have the chain theme going there. Oh, it's level locked. Fantastic. The stud punch sort of goes with the chain. Better than the chain goes with the chain, if that makes any sense. So, for now, we'll roll with that. Gear. Oh yeah. That's probably what we're gonna go with right there, I'm not gonna lie. Coconut hat? That shouldn't require level anything. So lame. No, that's entirely dorky. So we're getting into level lock stuff now. I bet the steampunk hat, you should at least be able to preview what it looks like, you know, but I think nothing versus this. Yep. Welcome to the Metal Crest, my friend. Yeah. Shoulder guards. Alright. What do we have to work with here? Nope. No wood. No seashells. I can't imagine a scenario where I would want to use seashells. I guess it could happen. Studded shoulders ain't too shabby. +3 armor, +3 luck, +5 armor. I'm all about the armor. Old Faithful. That looks okay. Doom Dome. Oh, it doesn't show the preview. I was going to say, it does not have spikes. Let's roll with the studded shoulders for now. Yeah. The problem is, I'm going to become attached to this guy and not reset it. You know? That's the real issue we're going to face. That's how I operate. Get all sentimental. Robotic arm guards. No, it's a bit out of place. You know, that watermelon kind of looks good in the undead. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying, you know. I don't think he's going to have any armed guards that we want to equip right now. Leg guards. Bandits. Studded. That kind of matches his suit so far. Oh, the winged ones might be cool. You know, those don't look terrible on him. Old Faithful. Let's play on words there. Let's see. I kind of like him without any, but speed. Yeah, congratulations. It kind of ties in with the headgear, you know. Back we go. Backpack. Does this man need a backpack? Oh, requires level 2. I wish it would let you preview it. You know, I understand it not letting you use it, kind of, but I think you should at least get to preview it. So, no backpack, I suppose. He is a brawler, so looking pretty decent.
Size and shape.
I want him fully about right there. Head I'm good with, right? Yeah. Upper body, that's good. Muscles up a notch, lower body. That's decent. Color. This is where it's going to get interesting. I've got something in mind, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
A great way. Choose an overall color theme to quickly change the look of your Imaginator.
Let's see. Original colors. Nope, that's a mess. That's a hot mess we don't need. Oh, hey, I like that. Ghastly Gargoyle's getting some points here. That's pretty cool. Graveyard Smash. If that was all blue and took away that frickin' magenta, that would be a winner. Stark Terror. It's not bad. I think his eyes are kind of throwing things off. So, Rainbow, no. Chetback. Eruptor. Okay, the blue eyes are cool. Let's see. Tarklight Crypt works as well. Pirate Seas. I love that we used SSA levels, by the way. If you didn't know, that's what these are. And that's pretty cool. Or most of them, anyway. Brown bear. Awkward. Green jeans, kind of cool. Blue moon gets points. Yellow star works as well. Black licorice. Morbid decay. I thought that said obesity for a minute. Graveyard smash. That, man, if I could just tweak a few of the colors here. Let me see here. She says random, fake a completion, random werewolf, do that. Leave him as is and come back. Yeah, Julia said that's why I said random so you don't get attached. Haha, if you get attached, he looks good at least. So yeah, that's the problem. I mean, you could always recreate it, you know, but let's see with these other color schemes here. Stark Terror, I'm liking. Oh, that's not terrible either. Ooh, Morbid Decay's looking good. I gotta say. Soulless, that's not a bad color scheme. I wish I could tweak things and make, like, if I could keep like a white gray with a blue. Ooh, that's interesting. Gray matter, it's okay. White lights. Oh, that's not terrible, really. I'm kind of liking that. It finally got away from the purple. No. This could be, that has potential. Red rose. Purple lotus. That's sort of more like a magician skeleton. Blue moon. That has no purple. Liking that. That's kind of cool too, the green jeans, I gotta say. Royal crest, no. No. Ah! That's not bad. Now that's more of like a true purple. No Valentine. Lucky Clover looks good too. Oh, Trick or Treat, huh? Not on him. Jingle All the Way, oddly enough, looks presentable. Shattered Island, not bad. Perilous Pastures, That's a good look, I have to say. No. Treetop Terrace. That's interesting. Ooh, that would be a great... Cadaver's Crypt would be awesome for like a witch character. Creepy Citadel ain't bad. No. Quicksilver Vault looks nothing... If there was a Shadow Knight color scheme, we would just one and done this. They want to go back to Quicksilver. Empire of Ice looks good. It's like a frost skeleton. Huh. Okay. Let's come back over here. Spending way too much time on the super villains. Interesting. Some of I'm kind of interested in that. If I could mix this and white, I would be set. White light though looks good too. Let's play with the eyes in this. Original colors. It's actually not bad in original. But I want to see... Supervillain? No. I'm wondering about Pop Fizz Fan Club. Actually, Darkwater Cove. Or Pop Fizz Fan Club, possibly. Empire of Ice? No. Yeah. I don't know. We could roll with that. That doesn't look bad either. Morbid Decay has got something cool about it. It's sort of like Supervillain on like a different scale. Stark Terror, he looks like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe type stuff. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll just go with this for now. Oh, I didn't even see chat. Griffin the Great says the green and purple reminds him of He-Man. I just used that same reference. If I go back a page, I can pick a color for each part. I've sunk a ton of time into this. And we might wind up resetting him anyway. So, I think for now, we'll go with this. It's sort of bland, but it's also very skeletal, right?
You can even create a custom color theme.
Well, should we try that? Let's not. Okay. So,
Changing
part
the colors of
themes.
individual parts can create some amazing looks.
Oh. Trying to... You know what? Screw it. Oh, dadgum, that overrode it. I thought it would just reset. Let's go back. What did we just do? That's not at all what I'd clicked. Everything has changed. Why are we on? What happened here? Fix this. No? Okay. Just take me back to what I had. The white thing. White light, yes, okay. Stop. We're stopping here. We're stopping there. Alright, Aura.
Can be added to give your Imaginator a unique style.
Oh, that would actually be interesting. Bloop, no. Starchild, No. That's just too busy. I don't think we're going to give him... It doesn't give us any stat boosts. So... Powers.
Every Imaginator has a weapon power, an elemental power, a secret technique, and a soul gem power.
Oh, so we don't get to... Okay, so... Boxer. Tombstone Timber.
Elemental
Wait,
powers channel
oh.
the strength of your Imaginator's element. Unlock more powers by leveling up.
Oh, hey, that would be awesome. Let's just keep him as is for
Choose a
now.
weapon power. Upgrade powers with gold.
We'll stay standard.
Secret techniques are powers only available to Imaginators of a particular battle class. Learn new powers from senseis that...
Okay, we'll just roll with everything standard there. That's what we'll do.
Create a personality. Give your Imaginator a name, a voice, and even choose music and sound effects.
I kind of liked his voice, I think, as was, you know. Griffin doesn't like auras either. Yeah, Julia was laughing when I said, no, what did I do? I was honestly trying to move one thing, and I guess the analog stick went down and adjusted a lot of things. And that was not good. So I'm not even going to click voice.
Give your
Name.
Imaginator a name.
What's wrong with Undead Brawler? So, haven't really put a lot of thought into this. So let's go with... Why can't we just do a standard frickin' keyboard? Like, hasn't that been agreed upon? You know? Has there not been a convention where we discuss this crisis? I tell ya. Names are erased. What if we did Sir Skellington? I don't know if that would fit, though. But there's no way to move the cursor. Really. That's... Man, you should use a QWERTY keyboard, in my opinion. No questions asked. When kids grow up, they're not going to have the alphabetical keyboard. They're going to have the QWERTY keyboard. It's best to just... And they probably, in all honesty, the kids probably know the keyboard better than a lot of the people behind the scenes. You know, just change in time thing. If this doesn't fit, I'm telling you. I wish it would tell us how much is left. And, geez, I haven't had to use one of these in a long time. Alright. Sir Skellington. Okay. That'll work.
Spooky has a new name!
What did he say? Did he say Smokey? That's a new name? I didn't know he already had a name. I would have just called you Smokey.
Choose a music theme.
Nope. Alright, I think we're done there. Imaginite Vault?
This is the Imaginite Vault. As you...
No, I'm not spending any money. Creator app? No. Let's play.
Prepare to face my muscles!
Oh, we didn't change his slogan, though.
You can make further changes to your Imaginator anytime you wish.
He's fairly quick. Yeah, except the battle class, Eon. Except the battle class. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does, box stock. He's got some good hops, I have to say. Alright, so primary attack. Oh yeah. Suck it, dummy. This guy is awesome. Whoa! It's like Thwomp coming down or something. Oh, and it pushes him back, too. Do we have a jump? Oh. If he had like a fist pound from up in the air. Let's see what the tertiary is. What? This guy is amazing. Okay, yeah, we may keep this dude. He looks pretty good, I have to say. I mean, working with very limited resources. Do we have anything else? No, not a selfie. I guess we don't at this point in time, but... You know what would be cool is if the tombstone fell on us, it would, like, regen health. I'm just toying with this guy. Oh, you can jump and execute that. Yeah, okay, so Sir Skellington is here, and I have to say, I'm a fan. I do quite enjoy what we made, so... I wonder how he stacks up in things. Let's see. Megaton Punch is so good, yeah. I'm liking this guy, man. He's got. Let's see what he looks like on the map in terms of his speed. He looks decent, I have to say. I'm impressed by him. For 1:15 in the morning on Halloween, I think we did good. Yeah, Griffin says now I can get the werewolf parts. Yeah. Problem is, you know, since he's grown on me. I like this guy. Oh yeah, he looks real good roaming around here, so we'll get him all this cash. I don't have to worry about him leveling up. Can anyone watching confirm that if I play as this guy in the game, like say I just go through and I use him and complete 5 chapters, that has 0 impact on Skylanders research and Sensei's, I'm guessing? Are these going to be the werewolf parts, I guess? Yes. That's so strange. I get the system, but it seems like we should have had this. My plan, I thought, okay, we could just come in and make a werewolf brawler, but truth be told, now that I've created this guy, I kind of like him. You know? So, one of those things, Set complete.
Set complete.
There we go. And you know what? I'm not switching to the werewolf. I like this guy. He's awesome. Look at this guy. He's a machine. He's like Chop Chop without a sword and a shield, basically. And some Terrafin combos and all sorts of good stuff. He looks good, man. He looks really good. Now, did they have any point in having money?
Can I really get any spookier? Guess
yeah, no kidding. That's what I'm saying, buddy. Do you even need money for them? I don't know that you would.
Prepare to face my muscles!
Hmm.
I'm too cool. get ready, unleash, can't, you can count on, hear that? Sounds like, hear that? Hear that?
Might should have not gotten into this, should we? The undead zombie dance party, but he's not a zombie.
Hear that?
Life would be hilarious.
Hear that? Sounds like life. You can't unleash. Get ready to. I'm all prepared to face. Say hello to life.
That's kind of funny.
You're no make way. This I'm crazy for life.
I wish that was I'm too crazy.
Life. You can't handle life.
I like that. Is there anything about death though? I don't think there was.
You can't handle the undead. You can't
Let's just listen.
handle zombie dance parties.
Indeed.
You can't handle life.
Let's go with the insulting sarcasm here. You can't handle life, implying that he's going to kill you, which is fantastic. Yeah, let me check chat here. Money to upgrade the attack. Okay, let's see here. I don't mean to change him. Oh yeah. I had planned, but my thoughts were throw that down, making a werewolf brawler. And truth is, I did like this guy better. So, your Imaginator won't affect your stats. I've unlocked the Platinum Trophy and haven't seen him change. Cool. That's what I needed to know. I can use these to kind of advance through the game is what I'm thinking. So, yeah, this guy's awesome. He's so awesome. Let's see if we can find like a surprise attack to kind of test him out on. Dun 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 dun. We'll also see if maybe we can like find some. Oh yeah, it's on, buddy.
Surprise attack.
Show me what you got. Oh, I've never had one up here. They're all over there, so let's explore. He's a little bit slow, is the only thing. Maybe we can get some better. Look at that loser. Oh, geez, never mind.
Booyah!
Oh, that uppercut's awesome. Just Matt's eradication. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna try to break this and get whatever's inside. I'm just toying around here. Oh, lizards.
Spooktacular!
Sweet. Did he say spooktacular? He's awesome. Let's use the tertiary. Woohoo! I gotta get all the XP is the thing. Oh, don't kill him. Man.
For the Skylander. And, ooh, those baddies had a chest full of gear you might be interested in.
Yeah, maybe we can get him like some speed boosting boots later on or something.
Brawler weapon.
Oh. Dang. Plus 18 attack there.
Yeah.
New secret technique available. New elemental power available. Really? Tell me more. But first, let's catch this rat. I know where you're going. I know your route. Show me the enemies. No, nothing. Dun dun dun. I think this guy looks pretty good. I gotta say. I am a fan. Dun 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 dun. Have anyone noticed that you break the sunflowers and you never get money? But you break the little trees and the little bushes and you do? It's kind of like, don't break sunflowers. You get money from the mushrooms. You know? So yeah, maybe I'll make a couple more of these in standalone videos. And we'll use them to... They'll all be limited at the start. I might even do some Randys. and just then hope I don't get attached to them, you know, like this guy. And then we can maybe use them to go through the game a little bit. Oh yeah, what we got here?
New arm guards.
Okay, so that would not be something I'd put on him, but maybe tech or something. Alright. So yeah, I'm liking this dude. I think he's a pretty sweet little guy we created, Sir Skellington, and I'm happy his name fit. And I like his big blue eyes, and I especially like that dash attack with the uppercut. Like, that's kind of better than some of the senseis have had for tertiary attacks, in all honesty. So I don't want Flynn to talk to me. We're just going to run around, see what he looks like, get him some cash, all that good stuff. So, and he can fire off these punches, man, I tell you. I think we did good. I mean, given how few of resources we had, parts-wise, I think this guy turned out pretty decent. Maybe we can use him in Scholarville. We'll use a combination of like Imaginators and Castaways or something. Would sort of be new school and old school for people. People might enjoy seeing that. I don't know. That said, it is 1:23 in the morning, and I'm thinking I may try to just split this up. You know, export it over to YouTube. Again, knowing the way things go for me, it won't happen. Like it'll say, oh, it'll fail. It's basically what Twitch does. You try to export and it fails, and you're like, really? But sometimes I can break these easy, and sometimes I can't. But let's actually see here if we can find another enemy up top. Sometimes there's that buzzard up there. The buzzard seems to be more rare than that red magic carp guy. You know, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but the best places to get money on the map, in my opinion, are that pedestal up there above the water element realm, and then the little cave over there. So that's what we'll do, and then we'll probably end things. I was hoping there'd be enemies there, but we've sort of created like the White Knight of Justice or something. I think we did good. I think we did okay. So let's come up here. And again, I am really wanting to go through Griffin Park. I'd actually, if it wasn't Halloween, I would have already introduced. I can't believe I haven't gotten to introduce Airstrike yet. It's like I'm kind of bummed out about it. But the best place, in my opinion, to get money just on the map, that's actually quite a good chunk of change. And then when you come over here, of course, you have access to the explosive area. But the first time I ever saw the buzzard, he was actually up here, like near that drawbridge. I've not seen him up here since. Like, that was day one, like right when I first put the game in. And I've, again, like I said, not seen the guy ever up here again. And I'm kind of sad about that. But, da-da-dun, there we go. We'll open this up. I'll check chat one more time, make sure anybody's got any great ideas or something. Next videos you should be seeing will be Dark Wolfgang base upgrades, Wolfgang and Dark Wolfgang upgrade paths, possibly creating some more Imaginators. I don't know, I might eventually do a couple on a stream and let like viewers pick stuff. I might pick the battle class though, I'm not sure. But if the crystals didn't cost $10, I'd be more lenient on it, you know. No. There's one vase in there, and we cannot leave it. I will not leave it. We will collect that money. So yeah, there we go. Shut up. No one wants to talk to you, Pandergast. No one. Alright. So yeah, I'll just run around here, probably play with this guy a little bit, shower, try to export these videos. The quality is never really as good, but the truth is if I record and live stream, it just, that's when we have technical issues. I pushed my the system and the internet past its limits here. So that said, hey, we had a good time. We went through the Undead Realm. We checked out Wolfgang's base. This is our first ever live Skylanders research, and you were all a part of it. So that's pretty cool. Bragging rights, I suppose. And then we created our first ever Imaginator, Sir Skellington. And I gotta say, he really does grow on you. You know, at first it's like, oh, this sucks, we don't have any parts. But now, I don't know that we could have pulled that off for other elements, per se. Like if we tried to create some awesome air or tech Skylander, I don't think we could have done it. But we were able to work this guy in, and I think I think he turned out well. So, yeah, it is about 1:30 in the morning here in Texas. I hope everybody had a great Halloween, or is having one, or in the case of Almanacs, had one already, type of a thing. But got a little bit done here again. I might actually advance through the game with a combination of the Imaginators and Castaways. If that interests you, let me know. If you prefer Imaginators, if you prefer all Castaways, again, the reason I can't really do the Senseis is because it influences the statistics for Skylanders research, and we want to try and avoid that. So eventually, once I've documented some numbers and gotten soul gems, we can start using them, which will be super cool. But until then, it's just kind of going to be fun. I was hoping that little carp guy would be here and we could sort of bash his face in before we go, but sometimes he's over here. I don't guess he's here now, so kind of sad there, but we got a couple of rounds in with this guy. So that said, 128 in Alabama for Julia as well. Let's see here, lots went on here. Let me catch up on chats. Julia made Aerial Defender, very cool. You can get equip better gear now too. Yeah, I think as I upgrade, I believe. Tech would be nice. So many cool robots. Yeah, that would be cool. Quickshot and Bazooka or Tech Battle classes, Julia says. Griffin picked up the legendary Magic CC and made a Quickshot for a Magic Bullet character. Cool. You have enough to upgrade his primary. Awesome. Okay, so Griffin agrees. Do the same thing. Oh yeah, okay, so Griffin is in Minnesota. He's also 130. So everyone is 130 except for Tim and Almanacs. The lurkers we have, I don't know what time zones you're in. But Almanacs, it's like a normal time over there in Australia. You just got out of school. And then for Tim, it's still Halloween. It's, 11:30 p.m.? So fairly normal time for him to view things. Again, I would have done this earlier, and we probably would have had a lot more people, but I had some serious internet issues, and it just didn't work out. So check this guy out, though. We'll do one round here before we go. Alright. Oh, yeah, so he's already leveled up, too. I mean, the attack damage has increased. I should have been logging that, dadgummit. Man, I tell ya. Yeah, everything's gone up, but these are some pretty OP attacks, I have to say. But my favorite is this, just the speed on that dash coupled with an uppercut. I don't know what's not to love. This guy, he's pretty amazing. Let's check it out. They're saying I could upgrade. Do we have that? I don't know, do I want to do that? I kind of like this route here, the quick rapid strike. And then can you just, I mean, when you upgrade to this, I assume that you lose the tombstone, right? I don't know. I hate that video didn't say. I'll check your deal here in a little bit, Julia, see if I can find it. It should be there. I mean, if you were live and it broadcasted, yeah, there should be a record of it. Or I wonder if that's a setting in Twitch now. They've changed a lot, and I don't know. Beam is a really nice user interface, I have to say, but the problem there is you can't export to YouTube. You can download, but downloading for me is a nightmare. I don't have good internet. So that's sort of a deal breaker. It's I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking that. I don't want to lose the tombstone. I don't know if you can like switch back and forth once you've bought them. They're saying you can upgrade with Y. Press Y or the upgrade you want to level it up. Can you switch back though? Like, say that I get Last Laugh and I hate it. Can I then switch back to the tombstone? That's kind of my question. That thing is amazing, though, the dashing uppercut. Wave fist. Knockout clap. I don't know, I kind of like him as is for some reason, so we'll probably leave it at that. She can't find Beam on Xbox. They should be adding that. It's like Microsoft bought Beam, but Sir Skellington is a beast, I have to say. Pretty happy with him, in all honesty. So, oh, they're completely interchangeable at will, he says. Okay, cool deal. So, we'll try it. No, wrong one. Let's do Bruiser. Oh, yeah, okay, you have to buy it. Oh well, we'll get it. And then back. Okay, I get it. So you purchase it, and then you can switch around however you want to. So let's see what we got with this one. That's all I can afford, really. Oh, dang. You know, as powerful as that is, I hate to say it, but I kind of like this one better. Like, I don't know why. I guess it's just like the rapid strike. It's sort of terra finish. It doesn't do near the damage, but for some reason I love it. So it's a 30-45, 30-45, 54-81 sort of an upgrade, which is cool. But yeah, I guess we'll buy all their upgrades and we can switch them out and try them and see everything we can do. So that's it. I will quit rambling. And again, big thanks to everybody for watching. Going down the list, I know we had Julia, Griffin the Great, Tim, Ominex. I think that is everyone's names I remember seeing in the chat. Again, thanks for spending part of your Halloween with me. I hope you enjoyed it and got to do a lot of firsts. We created our first Imaginator. We went into the Undead Realm for the first time. We busted out. We had Legendary Chop Chop. We had Castaway Ghost Roaster, original SSA base, not the elite version, and then of course we came in, we have Sir Skellington, but more importantly, for the first time ever, again as I mentioned, we had our very first live Skylanders research session. So when I export this, upload it to YouTube, we'll see how people reacted. If there's a bunch of like, man, I missed it, I wish I'd have been there, maybe I'll do it again. Maybe we'll do some more live Skylanders research. So that's it. I hope everybody enjoyed. Hope you all have a great Halloween. Candy should be on sale tomorrow, if anyone's interested. But website, oneofwisdom.com, Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. Check it out. Feel free to post up some pictures or screenshots or video of your created Imaginators. There's lots of information there, lots of good people around. You can take advantage of it. Got a lot of polls as well you can vote in, just like the good old days in SSA and Giants. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I will notify you whether I'm on Twitch or Beam. I will always tweet before I go live. If you have not followed me on Beam, if you don't know what Beam is, check it out. I'm really liking it. It's a very solid user interface, very fluid, and if you've never been there, check it out. You might like it too. So I'll probably switch around where I stream and just kind of see what people wind up liking best on the viewership side of things. But check that out. Find me on Facebook, Google+, all the usual. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do that. Let's go with #Halloween. We'll get you a bonus brick in the Wall of Wisdom. I'll probably export this whole thing, and then I'll just snip out like the Wolfgang research or something. We'll try to do it in that manner, but #Halloween will get you a bonus brick in the Wall of Wisdom. Once I get done with the undead element characters, and I will try to incorporate Hoodsickle as well. Once we get done with their upgrades, I'm going to attempt to crank out a Wisdom Plays Minecraft. I'm backlogged like 400 bricks in the Wall of Wisdom, and so I've got some plans there. It should be fun, should be a good time. But again, thanks for everybody staying up late on your Halloween, having some fun, watching some Skylanders, having a good time. That's what it's all about. Hopefully nobody shows up and has toilet paper or eggs on their house, and you still have some candy left over if you gave any out. If you went trick-or-treating, hopefully you had a good one. Hopefully you got candy-coated chopscotch. Thanks again so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you back here for more Skylanders Imaginators action.